Hello. Where did the light go? There we go. Okay, welcome. Welcome. My name is Brandy Wilmot. This is Beautiful You by Brandy. Wow. I've had some time off and I can't even think right now, apparently. Oh, goodness. Anyways, welcome. I am back. I just really needed a timeout from social media. So a couple of months ago, I called it quits as far as social media goes and just took a giant break. And I am really excited to share with you what I have learned in the last couple of months. So I'm just going to throw on a real simple look today as I chat. So I'm just going to start with some primer. Now these basic things I have added in the description above. So you can grab everything that I'm going to use today except the foundation because I want to make sure that you get the right color. So if you are needing foundation and you need help picking color, please let me know. And we can get that added to your cart. Okay, so on top of this year just being crazy, I have just really been feeling overwhelmed and stressed to the max, which isn't healthy for anybody, right? And so many times I have just wanted to step back, and I finally did start stepping back out of promotion groups and just different things that I wanted to be a part of. I'm not saying those things were bad. I'm just saying that I needed a timeout from all this stuff, like pushing hard for promotions and just going and feeling stretched in every direction. Have you felt that way? I know I'm not the only one here. So I took a time out and just took a break from all social media, like TikTok, Insta, like everything. And it really has been wonderful. And one thing, it did take me a while. So part of the overwhelm was feeling like I had to be on my phone all the time to work my business well. And that is an absolute lie. And I know that. I just couldn't make it work. I just couldn't put my phone down. I just couldn't feel like I have so many thoughts, okay? I just was feeling like I needed to be on my phone all the time. I know that's not true, but I couldn't make it work. I couldn't figure out how to not be that way and literally just leave it alone. Because I always had that guilty conscience reel going. You need to be checking your phone. You need to be messaging people. You need to be interacting on Facebook. Like all these things to have a successful business, it is work. And I know that. But I just needed a time out from it. It just got way too much for me, which isn't healthy. I was stressed out. My cycle was stressed out. Girls, I know you know what I'm talking about. Late for no reason, like that kind of stress out, okay? Was not healthy for me. So I'm just putting my leftover hydrating primer through my hair. It'll kind of keep some static down. It's not gonna hurt anything. Okay. Anyways, stressed out. So I finally pulled the plug with zero guilt. Like I needed this break and I needed it for me. So I did it. And it was scary. It was so scary. I was able to keep Messenger and still be able to talk to my friends and just kind of keep touching base with customers throughout this time and that kind of thing. But as far as being on social media, it took me a solid 3 weeks to feel like I didn't need to post every part of my life on social media. So I turned to my group text with my mom and my sister, and they kind of got the brunt of everything for a while. Especially, I love posting about food. I am a pastry chef. I have a culinary degree, in case you didn't know that about me. And so I love sharing food. And so that's what I did. I turned to them. I was like, hey, don't mind me for a little while I'm trying to detox from social media. Today I'm just using one color, by the way. It's called Melodious. It's a really pretty kind of a matte dusty rose color. And I just have been loving going simple lately. I don't get too crazy or carried away. It's part of taking a step back for me was just going simple. Some days just lashes and brows. Just real simple. And it's such a pretty color. It kind of blends in with my pink undertones. Okay, so back to taking a break. Oh, pardon me. Of course, my nose is gonna run. So one thing that I realized I needed something to do to fill in the gap of being on my phone and being on social media all the time. So what did I do? I went back to something that I actually really enjoyed doing, aside from reading. Pardon me. It's a little chilly. Got my sanitizer. I feel like everyone just has sanitizer now all the time, right? Okay. So, 2 months ago, September, sometime in the middle of September, got off social media and decided that I was going to finish crocheting a project that I started 2 years ago. And I did. I finished that, and I did another blanket in like a month. It was a crazy amount of time. I was trying to get it done. We just did Christmas this last weekend with my daughter and her family. And so I did blankets for the grandbabies, and I wanted to get it done. So I was crocheting like a mad woman. And mind you, I don't know how to do anything fancy. It's just like literally chain, so like just back and forth on the blanket. It took forever. Next time I will learn how to do the little like square things and put them all together and make a cooler looking blanket. But that's next time. Anyways, so that filled my time. Plus I needed something to keep my hands busy because in the evenings I tend to want to snack. My husband and I like to stay up late together, like 10, 11 o'clock sometimes, and by that time I'm hungry, right? So anyways, so I get back on track, doing a little eyeliner. I guess I left it over there. Okay. I'm just gonna do some eyeliner. Anywho, needless to say, I really missed the sisterhood of the team that I'm on. Like, I was still in the group chat, don't get me wrong there. I didn't completely miss out on all of them, but I didn't really participate for a while in the group chat. I wanted to stay up to date, which I did with the corporate emails. And then I turned off notifications for the group chat, like everything. I just needed a giant timeout. So lately, I just really have been feeling like I don't want to miss out on this sisterhood and everything that I established. And like, I know a lot of people actually, like in person, on my team, and so I just feel like I am missing out on supporting them and being in their feed and seeing them in my feed and just keeping touch on that kind of base. And I don't know where I was going with this. Like, I lost my train of thought. Regardless to say, I popped back on Facebook the other day because my brother wanted pictures of my culinary arts goodness, and a lot of them are just on Facebook. So I logged back in to stalk my own Facebook and find pictures, and then I kind of also decided that it was okay for me to get on, just log in and log out, like old school, how it used to be. You had to sit down at your computer, and get on, MSN and all that stuff. Yes, I'm old, I know. But anyways, I didn't do the bottom. See, I'm talking too much. I can't even think what I'm trying to do. I'm going to put some in my water line just because I kind of like the way that it looks. Anywho, so I logged back in and decided that I could be responsible. I can log in and log out, so I'm not getting my phone blown up all the time. My Messenger still works just fine. Those messages pop up on my phone. I just am really into like minimalist kind of thing for social media right now because I want to be present and available for my son. Like, he's in 6th grade. I need to be a good example of what it's like to have social media, run my own business, still be there for my family, not leave him out. Okay. And that's part of where some of the guilt was coming from anyway, was because I felt like I needed to be on this all the time and felt guilty for spending time with him and playing games and doing things and, you know, all that stuff. Mom life. I've homeschooled for 4 years now. So we were doing that before all this COVID stuff. And whoops, sorry. My mascara's a little cold, so I'm just going to kind of roll it between my hands a little bit. You can stick it, like, crisscross your legs and stick it between there. Some ladies stick it in their bra. I mean, this shirt doesn't really permit that, but I'll just roll it a little bit. Kind of like you do nail polish, right? Anyways, so I've determined that I can do a better job at this because I love this. I really love coming live and sharing things with you and learning things. And don't forget, with the 4D Fiber Lash Mascara, you swirl it on the inside. Always swirl your mascara anyway. Don't forget. Remember, always swirl, because when you pump it, you get air in there that dries it out. It breeds bacteria. No bueno. Okay? So, now we've got quite a bit on the tip. But I love this mascara. It's the one I use most of the time. So, remember, always wiggle and twist, or zigzag and roll, whatever helps you remember. So you wiggle it to apply it to your lashes, and then you roll it to interlock the fibers. I love the ease of having amazing lashes in just a few strokes of the brush. Sometimes I blink real slow to try to help curl them up because my lashes are weird and they stick out. Okay, then same for the bottom. I kind of rolled down like this, twist it the other way whenever I do the bottom. Okay. I love it. Okay, seriously, this is my favorite mascara. I really do love the new Twisted mascara also, but it's definitely a tie between the 4D and the Twisted. And if you don't know what that is, I'll share it later on this week. Okay, so again, I didn't even redunk my brush into the tube because there's so much product on already. These bristles really hold quite a bit of product, so you don't need to redunk it. You could do pretty much both eyes and not have to redunk it. Okay, so the moral of the story is, I don't want to forget to keep talking about my life lessons. The moral of the story is nothing is worth being sick over. Like, nothing. No work, no job, no social media account, no anything is worth not feeling good. And it's not even not feeling good about yourself, which that's not healthy either. So you should definitely take a step back if that's how social media makes you feel. But I just knew that I had to sorry. I just knew that I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling healthy. I just wasn't doing a good job. So, moral of the story, it's always okay to take a step back and take a break. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of, okay, this is really, really white. I got the lightest shade of this. This is the new Touch Skin Solution Concealer. It dries really fast, so you have to be really careful. It has this huge brush. It's awesome. It's so fluffy. I wanted to try out this lightest shade as a highlight, but it is so white on me. Seriously, it's like matches my shirt almost. So I'm gonna go under here, and then I'm gonna take my kabuki brush and just see, even that was almost too much. It is amazing coverage. Okay, it's already starting to dry. But see what I mean by how way too white it is? Down here it looks all right. I'm gonna blend it into my foundation so it looks better as a highlight. So this side, I'm gonna cover up that mascara spot. There we go. And that's all I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna hustle and blend that sucker in. So I'm just taking my kabuki brush, pinching it between my fingers to give myself more of an angle. And then I'm just going to blend that all out and pull it down. And it's already drying. It looks kind of ridiculous. Don't worry, I'm not like a creepy clown, although I kind of look that way right now. Then I'm going to use spray foundation. Haven't used it for a while, so pardon me while I shake it up. Okay, now spray foundation is awesome. It's gonna be cool. Straight on the kabuki brush, a couple times for each like portion, like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. So 2 sprays. I'm gonna go right over this because it will still stay nice and light. And again, you just go real quickly because it dries fast. Pull back your hair. Always make sure to go clear up to your ears and under, down your neck. Okay, so a couple more sprays. The other side, I'm kind of blotting it in first. Then I'll start going up the side. Then we're just going to blend it all in. Sorry, I have to look at my nose. Okay, so for the rest, for my forehead, I'm just gonna do 1 spray. I think I scared the dog. Sorry, Abigail. So I just blot it around and then blend it in really quickly. That way you get it blended before it dries. Ta-da! Spray foundation is my favorite. So like I said at the beginning, if you need help with a color match for a foundation or the new Skin Solution Concealer, this stuff is amazing. You can use it on your whole face. It dries really fast, but as you saw, the brush is amazing. It's super thick. It's got kind of a well in the middle of it. It comes in like a bazillion colors, so there is a shade for you. I use it under eyes for highlight because when you highlight your dark baggy circles, it makes the light reflect off of them, and then it doesn't like make you look so tired, you know? Like as women, I feel like it's so easy for us to just look tired, and most of the time we just are. So that's all I've got for today. I did a super quick look with Melodious and liner. Whoop. Okay, so in the bundle up top, you are going to get mascara, you're going to get the brush, you're going to get primer, liner, and the color that I use for today. And like I said, if you need help with the color match, please let me know, or you can use the beauty guide feature on my website. It is awesome. You can try out new products there. You can try out what colors look good on you. You can color match yourself. But if you need help, please let me know. Or if you know you're going to have a large order, please let me know ahead of time so I can set you up with your very own shopping link to earn rewards back. So if you're going to spend $200 or more, or you and a friend might spend that much, please let me know so that you can earn rewards back on your purchases. So that's all I've got for today. I am so happy to be back. Be on the lookout this week for some more great tips. Stay beautiful, my friends.